Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, depending on your geographical time zones placements at the hour. My name is Apostle the YouTuber, and for sure I've missed you for some 1-2 days because of some very unavoidable circumstances. But you know what? Today, this is one of the happiest times ever that a father would have in life. Because why? Some of you that are too close to me know that my kids study far away from home, and so I'm gonna be picking my kids today together with my precious woman in life, their mother. And so I'm gonna be picking my kids today, and so I'm preparing right now to begin the drive to the nearest town or city where I'm picking them from. And so they have traveled from far, and I know they are very tired, but I gotta encourage myself and be happy because I'm going to pick them today. And you know, if there is something that makes a man, a real man, a real husband, a real father happier, is when your family finally is getting reunited with you after some time of being far away from, one another. And so I cannot imagine, I cannot wait meeting the darling member of my kids. I cannot wait meeting my daughters, Kezi, Ruth, and Victoria. I'm a father of wonderful daughters. But I'm not going to be meeting my firstborn daughter because those of you that do know, she's sitting for her for her KCPE. For her secondary KCSE. She's in Form 4, and so Form 4s are most of the schools that are hosting the candidates for this year. They are doing the best they can to make sure they offer maximum times for studies of the candidates. And so my daughter happens to be one of those, and so she's not gonna be among the ones to be picked because also she studies from a different school somewhere also far from home. And so I'm gonna be picking my youngest 3 daughters, Kezi, Ruth, and Victoria today. And so I'm very happy. I'm starting off friends this journey, and I am gonna be informing you step by step. So as I usually like saying, don't you worry so much about the background music, because those of you that do know the reason why music has to play at my home 24/7 or at least for 14 hours a day, it is a history making of some kind. And so music will not be a big deal here, whereas I am within my home, so all rights are observed as long as I'm at my home. But outside my home, recording from outside my home, the background music, rights have to be observed. But within my home, there is a big reason for that, and it is really substantive or substantively explained on my YouTube videos, particularly the first videos of the new channel of Apostle the YouTuber. And so guys, join me as I'm gonna be picking my precious daughters today. Father, I pray for journey mercies, and I pray, Lord, for a safe drive. So it's gonna be one of those happiest days, meeting your precious kids, after a long while being away. So Kezi, Moito, Keziwa Papa, I'm coming. Ruth, I'm coming. Baby Dora, Victory, Papa is coming to pick you. And the angels of God, angels of protection, and journey mercies are with me now as I start off this journey. God is first. In my home, God is number one. That's why you hear those music play, because those of you that do know and understand, you know the meaning of that. So, the Lord is good, and I have to ignite this car and then start off. Previously, the cars that I drove before were those one you kick and then after a very short time and you go. But this hybrid thing, oh man, you have to wait before it picks. You have to wait it after igniting. When it begins idling, those of you that do now, you have to wait until it stops completely. Then you move, particularly if it happens to be the first ignition time in the morning after the night, because I've not driven today, so it's been here overnight. So after igniting, you make sure it, goes until it stops, like it has stopped now. Then I can move. So here we go. Here we go. Here we come. And of course, friends, because I'm a good professional driver, having been trained by the best, driving institution or institute in Kenya, and I think Africa and partly in the world, called the AA Driving School. I cannot keep on driving, while doing this recording, because quite unfortunately or fortunately, I'm driving alone today, and so as I'm gonna be picking my family, I don't have someone to do what must be done, and so I'm just going to stop recording after some time, and then we have part 2 of this later. So yeah, that's how it is, guys, and we thank God. Thank God for what's happening, and I thank God for today, because it's one of the happiest days ever in life. Oh, here is an African donkey. Oh, I thank God I did not stop recording before this, man. This is African donkey, you see? African donkeys, this is how they carry water. African donkeys, and it's called a beast of burden here in Africa, here in Kenya. I hope you are seeing it very well. So this is what we do. This is how they carry water. Donkey here, African donkeys, it is in Africa where we do not have, as it were, human, animals' rights. You see another one? Because I believe if it were in America or Europe, this one would have been contravening against animals' rice. But here we use these because these are our means of drawing some water. And so, yeah, this is Africa, man, and this is how we do our things. And we are happy to be Africans. We don't regret. We thank God because He created and placed us in Africa. So this is one of the greatest days, as I said, and I'm gonna be picking my daughters from school, and exactly this makes me the happiest man on the earth. Yes, and some guys here have to greet them, my friends. Hey, Kaze, mambo, mugoaje? Yes, niko kazi bwana, usiwe ni rafiki yangu. Sasa mimi naweza kuchukua nikupeleka wapi bwana? Mimi niko job tu. Nafanya kazi nikitembea. Nafanya digital creation tu. Yes, so sometimes
you went out around.
Mimi sichukuangi watu, zini mimi najichukua tu.
Oba.
Hapana, naenda kuchukua watoto.
Yes.
Tawa, na mawamiti tawa.
Na you with you maka
si ndio. Si video ndio toshe at least. Mwende yara.
Adendeleza. Ile mindo ile mununa. Ngita mambati ngita ni.
Kuna watu ngita na kuyi ngita si woni wa dhana ngolo.
Uzi nangu kozi.
Ngiyo ni wa dhana ngolo you ni wa dhana ngolo nyangoni. Guys, I'm sorry for this. I'm just chatting in my native language with guys here, but just for a short while. Just let's talk in our native language. Ayene ngwekati. Ivandu veni ni netwekati. Yes. Hello, anytime walk on any with you. Get this, yes, yes, see on this year, there's solo of a lead in a paper, the solo of a lead in a paper rhythm. On this year, so, aye, and so, guys, that's our nearest market shopping center or market center where we come to, buy things here. So yeah, I'm still going. I was talking to a certain young man there. He was asking me of some guitars, he wants some guitars from me, and I told him, well, our guitars are there, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure whether I can give him the guitars because I don't think those guys, the way I think, it's like they play secular music, that team, that group. Well, I'm not quite sure, but I don't think they play gospel music. And so it will be not right for me, a born-again apostle, giving my guitars to guys that are going to play secular music. But if they were to play, the gospel, maybe I could easily give them. So they are unlucky because I don't think I can really, even it won't please God for me giving guitars to people to go and just play secular music. I'm sorry. Yeah, but that's how life is. People have to talk to you. They have to ask you. Here in Africa, as I said, not only in Africa, but the road here is rough, guys. That's why. Before I get to the tarmac, I have to drive about 1+ kilometers. Not really 2 kilometers, but less than 2 kilometers, according to the road, that feeder road that I'm using. I'm gonna be taking roughly 1 kilometers. 1 kilometer before I get to the tarmac. So mostly when I'm driving, I like playing music. I am a music guy. I like playing music I have cool music system in my car. I really invest in music. At my home, music plays throughout. That was a covenant with God, an agreement with God. Because as I told you, as I grew up as a small child, music used to, there used to be a lot of yellings, a lot of noises, a lot of fightings in my mom's home. Because why? My mom used to brew illicit brew. We used to have illicit beer, because when I use the word brew, some people may not understand. But we used to have illicit beer brewed at our home, because that was the only means of livelihood our mother could do to make sure, she fed us, educated us, and did a lot of things. And so people used to fight. There used to be a lot of yellings and a lot of fightings. And so that was, let me talk to someone here walking. When did that? Oh, no, it's when did the lift. So that's the thing. That's the thing. So every time I'm playing music, I'm countering, I'm fighting against those altars that existed those years as I grew up. In the like manner, when I'm driving, I said playing music, but for now I can't play because I'm recording and I don't want to infringe against the music copyrights. And so that's how it is. Yeah, some other guys here, as I said, this is how we do it in Africa, people are just drawing water using donkeys, and in Africa it's not infringing against animals' rights. So guys, this is how we do things in Africa, and it is quite cool. Sazeni? Msijali, salimiana hao jamaa, unajua na record, nafanyanga digital creation. So ninawaambia vile tunachotanga maji huku kwetu, si mnaona ni poa. Yeah, so this is what we do in Africa, and sometimes guys it's really cool the way we do things here. It's really cool the way we do things here. I enjoy living slowly in Africa. Mundu wangu wapenda mawe. Tuthi nenda wanam. Nenda wanam andumane muzi andize netumo. So I'm having a stopover here to buy the goat's meat, to buy the goat's meat. Very nice goat's meat. And then because I said I'm preparing to meeting my precious. Oh, and then another thing, friends, I'm just being reminded is that today they say it is Girlfriend's Day, National Day. Girlfriend's National Day. So I don't know what that means, but what I know is it's Girlfriend's meeting day. Nakuja, najua bado niko kazi. Saa ingine ndaanza kwa mita kano. So I want to have a stopover here to buy some meat, and maybe ndiko sete ninye niyo sete ko nduka maki. So I want to omonde kukwili ata kana nimetho mako meombonia nai. Kwela yako ni nagu. Nila hivi? Aye. Zindia zetu. Ndio ndile na monene. Ndile kilo. Kilo. Yeah, and the others as young as you got teacher and record it.
Yeah.
Yes. America. Yeah, so guys, I'm taking some meat here for, as I said, I have my kids today, so we have to feast very well together with them and enjoy. So I'm trying to buy some good quantity of meat here to make sure we enjoy. Do you like your mondo? So this is my friend, and this is my friend. We knew each other many years ago. Now listen. Listen, let me talk to him briefly in native, then I tell you what you have said. Undu na yewo chane, undu twatesa ukine kanda kadini. Na ndao mea, na monana wa nundu mea niwe kuwandama kwa monana wa moto wa indone kana. Ndo mea kana, nipono oka, lakini monana wa, mondene wa adhimi weta kwa. Yes. So, guys, this is how it is. I am with my friend here. We are buying meat, and this is one of the guys that can really witness to things that were and how it happened when I was a small boy and my mother was, selling that illicit beer. He's one among the guys that came to booze, boozing at our place, and we have been friends since. I'm talking of about over 25 years to 30. And so when I came over to my upcountry home and I found this guy was having a butchery, a meaty place, I have been a very good client. And so, guys, it is one of my happiest. Yes, happiest time. And so, with him here buying this meat, and then this is gonna be my first, part of this recording. And so I've got to go and check my car. I don't know what's happening. Let me check my car outside, then I come. So see you in part 2.